Alright, here we go. We got here the Fitbit Versa 2. I already have the Samsung Galaxy S3 Frontier. There's a new Galaxy Watch. This one really works perfectly fine. The only reason I started looking at this in the first place was because sometimes the steps from here don't update my fitness pal correctly, and I thought maybe this would work better. And I joined this little app from my insurance, Habit New or something, and they had a discount if you did 4 weeks of the program. I got a weighting scale for free, which is pretty cool. But for this, let's check it out, right? This is the premium one, the special edition that has this fabric band and also a green band. I just used a knife to cut it open, but didn't realize this little thing peels right off. So, good packaging. Google just bought them. Oh, well, shit, the whole thing just dumped out. That's funny. So, when I wear this all day and I charge it every night, and then I wear a old Pebble watch at night so I can see what time it is if I wake up in the middle of the night easily. It'd be nice to be able to wear this all night and sleep with it and track my sleep, and then because this thing will last for much longer on a charge than the Samsung watch will. Oh, here's extra watches, bands. Here's the fabric one. It's not as scratchy as I thought it would be. It feels kind of nice. And here's the green one, which I kind of like. That's really kind of what sold me on it. I didn't know I'd like the fabric stuff. And then, you know, I wanted to check it out. I'm always a sucker for buying the most expensive thing because I assume the most expensive is better. So this is one thing I don't like, is it has a proprietary charging method. This little thing here. So the watch would like cradle in there like that. And yeah, that's about it. This little book. So good, you can pull this off. So let's look at the size. This has been a great watch. Now the band I bought separately, of course, but the watch itself is, I had it for, since it came out, so I don't know if that's 2 years or 3 years, but it's been pretty stellar. You can see the Fitbit watch is smaller. I think the Fitbit may be fatter though. I guess maybe it's not. I'm a very large human being, so I'm not going to be able to use this small one. Yeah, that's not gonna. I would barely be able to clip it on my arm. So it should be easy to take off though. So this one should stay on, and this will be the larger one. You can see the difference in length there. And it should be easy to change. Well, yeah. Alright, so let's see if it has any charge. And it does not. No, it does. So now it's in a different language. It's pretty cool. Alright, so that's to start. Download the Fitbit app. Alright, so I gotta change phones. So I'm recording this on my Note 9. Alright, so I switched to recording on my OnePlus 7 Pro so I could record the Note 9 connecting to the Fitbit Versa. Also, as a frame of reference, here's my old Pebble Time. You can see how much nicer looking the Fitbit is compared to the Pebble Time, but about the same size. And this beveled edge kind of is deceiving, but it's a little fatter than the old Fitbit, or the old Pebble Time was. Alright, so I'm going to record my Note 9 screen while I set this up. So the first thing to do is install the Fitbit app. So there's the Fitbit. We're going to install it on the Note 10. I'm going to try the Fabric brand out. We are fully charged now. However, I forgot about it, so now we're a day later, or maybe 2 days later, December 1st. Alright, let's open this guy up. I do have a Fitbit account, so I'm just going to log in. Google remembered my account name. So I do get Fitbit Premium as part of this watch. It says it's a free week, but I should have the full service. Alright, so there's a bunch of stuff to go through when you first get in here. So we're just going to add a device here, set up a device. And it's the Versa 2. Alright, you have to accept all this stuff, of course, standard stuff. Charged, I am charged up. Alright, so I found it. Obviously, Bluetooth's already on. In here, 4 digits. So it's connected to my Wi-Fi now. Update to the latest software. So you're using Amazon Alexa, don't care about that. All the stuff I don't necessarily care about. Activity tracking I want, always on display I want. Pacing rest I won't use that. Heart rate and exercise I do want. Sleep tracking and sleep score I do want. So this should have been fully charged beforehand. You can see the battery's taking a little hit there. I don't know how accurate that is based on usage. Of course, I'll find that out later. It's a weird little line that's covering the screen there. Maybe that's your progress meter. That's kind of interesting. So now we turn green. I assume that's a good sign. Alright, so now we got some quick tips. Let's start. So press and hold the button to access a preset shortcut. I will probably use that as my music app. That's what I did with my Samsung watch. So let's press and hold it. Alexa, so you can only choose these two apparently. Hopefully I can change that. I'll leave it for Alexa, even though I probably will not use that. So you swipe down for Notification Control Center. You're all caught up. Swipe up from the clock to see today's stats. So we'll swipe up. Alright. And I don't have any stats because I just turned it on, obviously. Alright. So initially installed, we have exercise, alarm, Spotify, timer, relax, music, settings, weather, Pandora, Strava, Deezer, Starbucks, and tips. And then when I scroll down, there's music and quick settings. Do not disturb, sleep, brightness, something, I don't know. We'll figure these out. Alright, it seems to still be installing though, so it's still going through shit here. If I hold it, that does anything? Nope. Hopefully the app has, but I don't like well, my Samsung watch, I never changed the shit on the watch itself. I use the app, which is how it should be, obviously. Maybe I need to check all these, I guess. So I do like that. This is useless and dead in the water. Certainly now that Google owns them. They'll change to Google Pay, I assume. So I do want this. This is very interesting to me. Alright, so I'll check them all out. We're Still updating. I'll mess with the watch in the meantime. So, auto adjust, screen timeout, 10 seconds. That's alright, I guess. Always on, display sleep mode, do not disturb, screen wake, vibrations, microphone. Oh, I changed the vibrations to strong. Yeah, still your only two options. Still waiting. Getting pretty bored. Now we're over 8 minutes. Over 10 minutes, probably. Update failed. Well, that sucks. Let's try again. Now it says downloading 100%. Alright, so now it's ready. So Bluetooth was obviously the way to go. It's green up here now, you can see. Alright, you can obviously disable the microphone entirely. Fine, got it. I don't give a shit about Amazon or Alexa. I don't give a shit about Alexa. Somebody, not now. Yeah, skip. My dog is barking. Try it on. Here's on my wrists. A little snuggly. So let's change it to... I like my watches a little loose at times. So let's go another. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6th notch on the large one. I'm a big dude, 6'1", 258 according to my weighting scale. So, and it fits 2-finger width. So during workouts, 2 fingers above it, that seems too far back. I'm not doing that. Tells you how to change the band. Alright, so this tells you what I just already saw, that you can swipe through this way. Reveals health stats. See, a lot of people had things about the skin irritation with the rubber bands, mainly the black one. So I'm hoping this or the green one doesn't cause me a problem. I never had a problem with the black one on the Pebble. Alright. Here we go. So we get 3 months of this app, which is probably going to suck, but we'll give it a shot. I'm going to do the $10 a month because I'm probably going to cancel it. And I got 90 days. I'm going to set a reminder. So I have the 90-day trial. I'm going to set a reminder to cancel it after 90 days probably, because I can't imagine it's worth it. But we'll see. So the battery is at a medium. Alright, so now I can check my faces. I prefer a digital face. Oh, there's a lot of shit in here, huh? I'll look at the official Fitbit ones. I'll stick with that. I would like the weather there instead of my heartbeat or whatever that shit is. Ideally, I would like my digital watch face to have the, kind of like this old Pebble did, the weather, time, and the date with the day of the week. Step, I understand why they want to do steps, of course. And calories, that's all. That's not that. We'll try this one out, we'll change them out. It does not look like it sticks up too high. This is a weird curve. I wish it was flatter, but it's alright. Alright, here's the tiny bird hand of my son. He is about 400 pounds. No muscles. And Smells bad. How weigh you? What's your weight? You just weighed yourself yesterday. 126 pounds. 3 feet. How tall are you? 5'5". 5'5". Sounds made up. So obviously the large is too big for his little tiny hand, but the watch would potentially fit on a smaller person's frame and not look too gigantic. Whereas, like, let's see what I did with the. Yeah, so here's my regular watch. This would just look ridiculous on his little tiny hand, right? Yes, that'd look ridiculous. Now, if I don't like the Fitbit, it's probably gonna, spoiler alert, it's probably gonna be his Christmas present. So. I will say the face is bright and looks nice while I was charging up and downloading. It did not look good. That was a little concern, but this looks, it's a very clear, crisp, sharp picture. This is a very stiff band. I don't think I like it. I will probably change to that. I am going to change. I immediately don't like that fabric one. Going to the green feather. Yeah, the fabric is stiff. Don't like it. I mean, maybe it'll get loosened up. Maybe it won't. Alright, so it's not as easy to get these in here. Alright, there's the green one. I need the longer greenie, of course. So there's a sharp curve with the plastic ones. Yeah, the rubber one has like a sharp curve to it. But either way, much better. Now we'll go up to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one. Yeah, I already like that much better. I'm not sure about the look per se, but the comfort of it is much nicer. You can see on this one I had the metal band on, which I bought aftermarket, of course. Alright, you have to allow that stuff in the settings. So it's set to the Samsung default. I got to change it to the Google Messages app I've been using. It's on my calendar correctly. Calls is going to be the phone, of course. Emails will be Gmail. And I'm going to have it notify me in all my apps. Is what I did with my son of a bitch. It's not a way to do everything. That's a pain in the ass. So there should be an all option, not having to pick each and individual one. I hate that. Alright, so here we are. I'm back to recording on the Note 9. It is December 3rd. So originally I was recording this on December 1st. I opened it up. I changed bands. I tried it out for a very short time. And then I immediately decided I wanted to go back to my Samsung watch. This is the S3 Frontier. And then the very next day was Cyber Monday. And T-Mobile had a deal on the Samsung Galaxy Active 2. Or Galaxy Watch Active 2. So I decided I like Samsung better, order that, and I'm going to return this. And so yeah, I had it on for about an hour, and then I gave up. And I hear what you're saying. You're like, hey, Mike, holy shit, you didn't even give it a fucking chance. Well, first off, that's rude. Don't talk to me like that. Second of all, you're correct. I didn't give it much a chance. But I've had Samsung watches for a very long time, and I know I like them. I really don't know why I was trying this. What really annoyed me at first was, so I do like the alarms, but so the alarm feature seemed okay, setting alarms here, but you can't set it from the, you set it independent of the phone, which is okay, but also weird. Well, I tried to, this is what broke me. I tried to play music from my phone, and I wanted to control it from the watch. That's what I often do at the gym on the treadmill. So I assume it's just not meant to be. I got the Withings scale. I assume that's how you pronounce it. And I think it works better than my old Fitbit scale. Now, to be fair, that Fitbit scale is like the first generation one. So they do have an ARIA 2 now. And I'm using what I assume was the current version of the withing scale. I had some problems with the Fitbit scale not reading my weight correctly. Like if you moved around the house, it would have different weights. I did some testing and I moved the withing all over the place and it got the same weight every single time. And multiple family members had the same experience. So, but again, the Fitbit scale is older, so it may just be wearing out. I also don't do a lot of the shit that would probably be better for this. I don't really go jogging out in the woods and shit. I go on a treadmill and I lift weights, and I don't know that I need this watch for that per se. I do like it. So I'm more into the smartwatch aspect than the fitness aspect. But I do want some of the fitness stuff, which is why I went with this one. But either way, yeah, I don't know. This is a weird turn to this video, right? I was excited to try this thing out, and now I'm going to send it back. All right, I'm going to unbox this thing, and then I'll unbox the Samsung, and we'll do a little comparison of the newer watches to it. I know this video is taking a weird turn now, but here is the Samsung watch compared to the Fitbit. And I'll quickly go over a couple things that I prefer on the Samsung watch. For one, Samsung has, well, let me take this thing off. Samsung has 2 buttons, which provide much more functionality. It's a home button and a back button. And I can double tap the home, and it goes to my media controls, right? So right now it's playing because I'm recording this video on my Note. So I can't do that. But normally it would take you to the music player or something like that. If you could double tap that one, it would be pretty good, but you can't. Samsung's old watches had this rotating bezel. Now it has a digital bezel, or a haptic feedback bezel essentially. So I'm just touching it and it rotates like that. If you get a notification on the watch, there'll be a little orange dot right here that shows you what you need. And then you can just swipe this way and then swipe up to get rid of a notification. And it checks your heart rate and the whole shebang. And I think it's a nicer looking watch. This one looks like a rip-off of the Apple Watch, and it's just not as nice looking as the Apple Watch, whereas this is a really good looking watch. Like, I was always pretty happy with how the S3 Frontier looked, but now that I have this one, I don't think there's any going back. I think it's a much nicer looking watch. I mean, it does have, and this one has LTE. I think there is an LTE version available of the Fitbit, but my version isn't that one. This one I got from T-Mobile. That was the Cyber Monday deal for T-Mobile to get this. Now, granted, this is more expensive. It's normally $450. With the Cyber Monday deal, they took $150 off, so it's $300. This one, I think, is like either $150 or $250 total, right? So this one's much, much more expensive, but it's also a nicer watch. This one has way more battery life, but like I said, I think I'll have a lot better functionality with this one. But I do like their always-on display. It's pretty good. That's a good screen there. I don't like pulling down for my notifications on the screen. I do like the colors. It looks pretty good, but I mean, it pales in comparison to how the Samsung looks. I mean, the colors just pop so much better on the Samsung device. And I can't stress how much I hate this charging thing. I do like this band. I do kind of wish this green band would come here. So this is a good color band and a good feeling band, but the watch is just not as nice as the Samsung watch, so this is going to be my new daily driver. Alright, well, thanks for checking me out. We took a wild turn here. We were on the excited to try the Fitbit to immediately not wanting it and switching over to this guy. So this video cost me a lot of money, but I should be able to return this because they have a pretty good return policy over at Fitbit. Alright, thanks for checking me out. Again, the watch is fine, I guess, if that's what you're looking for, but I think I'm looking for more smartwatch than activity tracker, whereas this is probably better for activity tracker. Like, if you're all in the Fitbit world, this is pretty nice probably, but I'm all in the Samsung world, and this is, I think, the cream of the crop. Alright, thanks for checking me out.